Hi, my name is Alan from Alan Way Property. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to study the performance of condominiums in Novena. Are they a good buy? What if you have purchased an apartment there 10 years ago? How will it be performing now? Will you be making money buying the right property or bye-bye to hard-earned money if you buy the wrong property? As usual, you will be following me through my running route starting from Kingsley Road towards Lincoln Road and turning back towards United Square. Here, we will cover Rochelle at Newton, Miro, Park Infinia at Viva, Newton Suites, Lincoln Suites, and Viva. I will cross the road to Thomson Road towards Derbyshire Road and explore 6 Derbyshire, Adria, Birmingham Mansions, and Thomson Europe Asia. Lastly, I will run towards Velocity and explore Soleil Scenari and end off with Novena Regency. In total, I will cover 12 condominiums with a mixture of new, mid-age to older condominiums. Here, before we get started, do you want to make a guess which condo will make the most profit and which condo will fare the worst? For the purpose of our discussion, I will only compare 3 bedrooms apartments across the 12 condominiums, as 3 bedrooms are the most commonly sought after units mixed in any development. I will only use transaction in 2012 compared to transaction in 2022. There are some condos with few transactions. In such case, I will use transaction in the second half of 2011 and the first half of 2013 as reference. I will average out the PSF of each development for 2012 and 2022 and compare them against one another. For the start, let me give you a brief introduction to the 12 condominiums. Let's start off with Rochelle at Newton. This is a 99 years leasehold development built by Sinaran. It TOP in 2012 and has 129 spacious units. Take note, the reversory land it sits on could be freehold land still owned by the Chui Hua Lim Club. After all, the land Rochelle sits on used to be part of the old club. So just take note for those that are exploring en-bloc options down the road. Miro is a freehold boutique condo developed by Fines Organization and TOP in 2012 and comprise 85 units. Most of the units are maisonette units with high ceiling in the living area. This design concept was quite popular in the 2010s when Soho or small office, home office was initiated by Far East. Along Vietnam Road, we have Park Infinia by Keppel Land. This is the largest freehold site in Novena with 486 units comprising a mixture of 1 to 4 bedrooms apartments. Newton Suite is an award-winning development by UOL. This freehold condo TOP in 2007 and comprised 118 units of 2 and 3 bedrooms on a single tower block. As I turn towards United Square, I'm always fascinated with this yellow-looking iconic condo known as Lincoln Suites. Lincoln Suite is a freehold development built by Cole Brothers and Partners. It TOP in 2014 and have 175 units. 62% of the units are 1 to 2 bedrooms apartments. Next, Viva is developed by All Green Properties in 2012. This freehold condo has 235 units and comprise 2 to 5 bedrooms apartment. Most of the units are well designed, spacious, next to a mall and Novena MRT station. As I run towards Derbyshire Road, I'm greeted by 6 Derbyshire, which is developed by Fan Asia Holding, a Hong Kong-based developer. There are 168 freehold units and TOP in 2017. More than 70% are 1 to 2 bedrooms apartment and the remaining are 3 bedrooms. Adria is a Far East project at the corner of Derbyshire Road. This freehold condo TOP in 2013 and have 105 units, mainly 1 to 4 bedrooms. Again, close to 60% are small 1 and 2 bedrooms units. As I turned out into Thomson Road, I saw my favorite project, Birmingham Mansion. Birmingham is a freehold condo with 65 units. The apartment looks old but spacious. Facility-wise is limited, but it is located in a damn good location with SJI just behind. By the way, I love his slogan, enter to learn, learn to serve. Next door is the Thomson Europe Asia condo. This freehold condo has 136 units and TOP in 2000. They are mainly 2 and 3 bedrooms units with comfortable size and practical designs for families. As I cross the road towards my finishing point, I'm greeted by Soleil Scenari, which is a 99 years development built by Fraser Centrepoint. There are 417 units and TOP in 2011. Unit mix range from 1 to 5 bedrooms. This is the first 99 years residential government land sale in the Novena area. Lastly, as I end my run near Square 2, I took a photo of Novena Regency that is built by Fragrance Property and comprised 55 units and TOP in 2015. Most are small 1 to 2 bedrooms units with only a handful of 3 and 4 bedrooms. Here, I have briefly gone through some of the facts and figures for the 12 condominiums. Before I reveal the answer to you, have you tried to guess which condo will do well and which condo will fare the worst? Rochelle achieved an average price of 1422 PSF in 2012 and record 1725 PSF in 2022. This worked out to be a decent 21% return in the last 10 years. Not too bad for the 99 years leasehold condominium. On the other hand, Miro, which is just next door and TOP in the same year as Rochelle, record a negative 20% return. I can only conclude that Miro 3 bedrooms are mainly maisonette units and the high ceiling in the living area is also counted as part of the strata area. Miro initial launch price in 2009 is between 1,004 to 1,006 per square feet. 5 subsequently sold the remaining units above 2,000 per square feet in later years. Here, if you have overpaid for it, it will be difficult to exit in the future. However, a bonus tips here. If price drop below 1,500 per square feet, I think you can seriously consider this condominium. Next, we have Park Infinia that achieved a 17% return over the same period. Not too bad for the big freehold development. Park Infinia is a very well sought after condominium in the Novena area and is considered the trendsetter condo in D11. Newton Suite, on the other hand, achieved an impressive 23% return, mainly because of UOL design and quality. As I previously mentioned, UOL projects are mainly profitable in the resale market. The initial launch price in 2005 is between 850 to 950 per square feet. Today in 2022, the price is hovering around 2,002 per square feet. Well done UOL once again for creating livable homes that make money in the resale market. Lincoln Suite record a low 3% in return. One reason is that there are a lot of smaller units that are usually tenanted and resulted in the condo being less desirable place to live in. Another reason could be the numerous planter box all around the unit that make the usable area even smaller. If we trace back the initial launch price in 2009, it was going for 1,005 to 2,000 per square feet. Today, the price is still hovering around 2,002 per square feet range. The annualized return for the last 20 transactions is a pathetic low of 0.9% on average. So don't assume all new launches can make a lot of money. Viva, on the other hand, did well with a 25% return in the last 10 years. If you backtrack the initial launch price in 2010, the going rate was 1,005 to 1,008 per square feet. Today prices are hovering around 2,500 per square feet. This shows that a good property can command its value very well over time. 6 Derbyshire has an equal number of profitable and unprofitable transactions in this development to date. The 7% return means it barely break even after factoring in buyer stamp duty, agent commission, and expenses. The problem could most likely be with its layout. I find it weird having the kitchen next to the living room and its proximity to the noisy CTE. Adria prices start off above 1,450 per square feet in 2010 and gradually increased to 2,000 per square feet in 2012. Today prices in 2022 is also around 2,000 per square feet. It recorded a low 9% return in the last 10 years. The problem could most probably be with his layout, as the balcony is even bigger than a master bedroom. This means the usable area is actually smaller. Adria is also facing the CTE. Birmingham Mansion performed the best with a 36% return. This is definitely an undervalued property at an entry price of 1,300 per square feet a decade ago. Today prices is around 1,800 per square feet. Do you know why Birmingham Mansion performed so well? Well, the name Birmingham has already tell you a hint. It's like Birmingham Palace in London. How can the Queen residence depreciate in value?
What? Oh.
Thomson Europe Asia record a 31% return within the last 10 years. Let's trace back to 2000 when it was first launched at around 800 to 1,200 per square feet. Today prices are hovering around 2,100 per square feet. This is equal to a doubling in price in 20 years. So next time, if someone tell you that an older condo has no upside, I think they don't know the market very well. This study has already proven that old is gold for good condominiums. Soleil was launched in 2007 from 1,002 to 1,008 per square feet. Today prices average around 2,000 per square feet. Soleil has achieved a low 8% return. This could be because prices start to trend up after its TOP in 2011. If you bought it when it was first launched in 2007, you will most likely have made a decent profit. Lastly, Novena Regency fared the worst at a negative 41% return for the 3-bedroom unit. A big disclaimer here, there are only 2 resale transactions so far, so this is definitely not accurate to make any conclusion. Nevertheless, I think you more or less get it. I'm dumb, I need to say more about small projects. In summary, the clear winners are older condominiums such as Birmingham Mansions and Thomson Europe Asia that hit above 30% in return. The next winners are Rochelle, Viva, and Newton Suite, and to a certain extent, Park Infinia, where they achieve a return of more than 20%. Those that achieve less than 10% return mean they just break even and make a small profit. The worst performing condo are Miro and Novena Regency. If you happen to buy a unit here and lose money when others are making a huge profit, I think you confirm sian. I hope this video has given you an insight into the performance of Novena condominiums. I hope it has given you a different perspective on looking at properties itself. By the way, if you have plans to sell any of your Novena properties, you can always contact me in the description below. That's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Again, please help me click on the like and subscribe button if I add value to your property journey. Arigato and sayonara.